Good morning, everybody. It's me again. So, this morning I was thinking of what is my calling? I'm sure some of you have also thought about what am I supposed to do? I think I've just mentioned or touched on it briefly in a previous video. What is my calling? Is what I'm asking myself. And how do I find out my purpose? And I've said before that when your relationship with God grows and you become closer to God and you become more intimate with God, you will hear His voice more clearly. And I guess that will help to find your calling. I think me doing this is helping me to achieve my calling. I remember I also said with the very first video that I don't know what the intent or the purpose of the video is. I still don't know. But I feel I'm just being called to do this type of discussion or just talk or just say what I feel and then just put it out there. Maybe somebody can resonate with what I'm saying or understand how I'm feeling and then just, get something from this. So when we speak, the abundance of your heart speaks through your mouth, or it comes through your mouth. You speak about it. And what is in your heart will indicate to others what your character is. That's how I understand it. And when you speak about things consistently, some people continue speaking about money. Oh, I'm worried about money. Money is in your heart. Some people speak about, oh, my children, just about children, family, all of that, that's in their heart, without speaking anything else. But when you start talking about God, people are like, oh, you are God crazy, you are God crazy. But when somebody speaks about their money, it's not money crazy. When they speak about their family, it's not family crazy. But when they speak about their love for God, some people become offended. So what people speak about, they normally want to be praised, or they normally want applause, or they normally want somebody to like and say, what you are saying is right, I understand. No, you go for it, you do. But more often than not, the things that come out of our mouth comes from a broken place. More so the negative things, I guess. And more often than not, we are negative because we are in a place of depression, because we don't know what our calling is. We are getting up in the morning, we are going to a job, we are getting the kids ready, we are doing the things that we need to do, but we don't know what our calling is. And that is the cause of, I feel, in my case, has always been the reason why some mornings I can't get up, I feel down. It's just another day at the grind. It's just another day getting up and going to the job and just doing what you need to do to get by, to make ends meet, to get a salary at the end of the month. So when you draw closer to God and you ask Him, align my plans with the plans you have for me, that will be what He will do for you. It will align you with your calling. And when we align ourselves with God's plans for us, it's not necessarily easier, but you feel there's a lightness in you, It's like you feel, I have a vision, there is something to work toward. And your calling is sometimes a very difficult cross to carry, because there's a lot of things that you have to exclude from your life in order to fulfill your calling. Sometimes you have to exclude people from your lives. Sometimes you have to exclude activities from your life. Sometimes you have to exclude negative thoughts. Sometimes you have to exclude interaction with certain things and certain people. So when you get to a point where your relationship with God is stronger and your relationship with God is more intimate, and you are getting to a place where you are understanding what your calling is about and you are walking the path of your calling, that is when things will become lonely. Just remember that living a Christ-like life is not filled with fun and partying all the time. If you want to have fun and party, you fun and party with God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. You're not going to be having fun and partying with other people all the time. There's a time and a place for everything. But more often, your time will be spent with God, because you are trying to get to what is my calling, how do I fulfill my calling, and what do I need to do to get others to see what their calling is. So with that, that's the end of my chat for you today. Have a blessed day further.